ayo uchane warrant na wigo ayo orakoberwe kasore asobwango edukenya ya Uhuru Superstores yegotoka se nyumba ya Uhuru Complex niyo mucungo busongo iyo irangene duka ya Safaricom wigo ngotoka bari ase nyumba ya JM Towers iyo ire angene bengi ya Credit Bank asamange bakere simgwetera search number chabo 0111161500 Uhuru Superstores, the people's choice, guaranteed lowest prices. Karibu nyumbani.
Aha, kwa hiyo umeamua kuumwaga mchele kwenye kuku wengi. Mbona mimi na yako siyasemi? Mwanaume gani wewe? Kutwa kujilizaliza. Sehemu ya kulia mimi, unalia wewe. Ukirudi nyumbani, unalala tu. Haujali mwenzako nimekula, nimeshiba au nina njaa. Au niwaambie watu kama mchezaji majeruhi. Kwa mwezi unacheza mara moja tu. Niache!
Dada, maneno unayamwaga hayo.
Niache. Wewe umeamua kuyamwaga. Kuanzia leo, watu wote na
Masoge na inde Jumatani renchanu niko nkuru kwa Ruth Morara Ekeonga Chinsa Isano na Ibere niko toka ndrete kubwaterana na Wilson Makori korua sense moye bimanyiriro amo na Barnabas korua sense moya kabere studio nako ni chinga kichintarero yandira ko bananche mpaka omoelio na togo chaka niko abana boda boda korua ase county ya Nyamira basangerekana gucia ase avisi yo mugavana gwe county ya Nyamira elio kwe mulunganiria igoro yobokoreri bwe bokorua ebango na kotabuna nigo babwate obokoreri wowe batanyale kurwa ase serikali ya county ya Nyamira batanyale ko babakurwa ebange yobune ebwenerete
Idete murigererika ekero bagote tona dia stika igatogo itubo tuko turiko koragasi barabu boyo endo digabato digana intue bona 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 tani tokera serie tuna bona bona tani tokera tabara kabari bara ko tubataru wakano digabato sika intu turiko raja stika baka baigera ya magana ya ito digabato sika batigwe kero
Mama yeta nengoro kwedu ni mongara. Chama ni kebiri ko mundo stage. Etu achirega ngwa chobo ngani. Eto tai tena mbeye maros chipara. Chicho ntobu ati acha to korusie town paka ka. Amanya woki chita ya mache ntobu ati sheti njiyo. Unabone sinkorundie piga piga kebiri ko mundo stage parate hiyo. Alafu ama gagokora magania yamanya gotote igosena ata ite tonyache. Ndori konya cha stika mpaka twaiwana nire no
haba bisagwetera ase sector yobo chanu insio morobilio o universal healthcare obo tukobwalero nigo babuta ase chiabisi che wizara yobo chanu asomo chyo Nairobi elio korokia ogotagokiwo kwabona kubulia serikali kubalika emeremo boikeranu nigo babulia serikali nigo baorokia ogotagokigwa igoro yegetambukiro keria serikali yabo byabeka igoro yewizare yabeka igoro elio gochya kobeka ewizare yo gochya ase chi serikali che county
that we are healthcare workers and we are very peaceful and all we want is permanent and pensionable and we want gratuity for us and for those who have died, the 45 of them. So those are our demands, and tonight we are gathered here to hold a vigil, to pray and seek God to fight for us, because this government, well, it came in, they came to us as Christians and as people who believe in God, and we have tried dialogue, it's not working, so now we are seeking God to fight for us.
COG and Minister of Health had an agreement some 2 weeks ago that the ministry is going to devolve our payroll from the Minister of Health to the county. We have no problem with that. We are ready to go there with only one demand: after our terms have been changed from contract to permanent and pensionable. But and our gratitude.
Abarai bali baborokia bechi university gosekusu niko bamochire university ya Moi Eldoret ase okoimokia egetambo kirogi okubatenenia abakori emeremo bechi university chimi kianda emeremo niko baragwa niko omorobelio yo oragwa amono mo professor we university omo professor Constin Wesonga.
Continue giving staff redundancy letters as we sit here. That is impunity of the highest order, and we don't condone and will not allow it. The Vice Chancellor, the Chairperson of Council, and the entire team of management, be warned, we are on your case.
All government employees are paid from the exchequer. Who came up with this archaic policy that university staff must generate their money?
We are key stakeholders in these institutions, and anything affecting workers during their working life at the university, we are called to be actively participating in those decisions.
I want to tell Moi University, acting Vice Chancellor, Moi University does not have 50 staff like what you have where you came from. This is a big university. This is a big university. And you must turn your mind and start thinking big. You cannot declare 890. Now, if you declare 899 staff redundant, is that still a university?
We are even more concerned that the university is even getting more students on the side of us who is going to teach these students.
Nigo kimani kuria abolirie abantu bali batenete county koro kya kwanza buna kibese cyanyale ko bakigotumeka eli umurobelio yonyale ko bagukwira nororo.
With the devolved system, there's no need for a CDF. CDF should be the responsibility of the county government. Members of parliament are supposed to do three things: representation, legislation, and oversight. They should oversight the national government. How do we oversight the national government when you yourself are also implementing projects? Contract notes. Now they are doing what is so-called public participation, asking the public. But I just want to tell them, do all the public participation you want. Ultimately, you must go to a referendum. In the referendum, you will lose. With the devolved system of government, you don't need Kura and Kera. Those services can be done by the county governments. There's no reason why Kura in Nairobi should be having roads here in Mombasa. There's several roads in Mombasa. Nearly over 50% of roads in Mombasa here are not under the county government of Mombasa.
385 billion shillings, for example, is sent to counties as equitable share. But what projects do you see around our counties? What expenditures go towards our counties? And maybe What we might want to do is not necessarily disregard NCDF, but borrow the NGCDF model to how counties do their budget.
Orai bwe kiama kia Wiper Kalonzo Musyoka nigo agenderete kumwegerera omugavana bwe county ya Kakamega Umosike George Natembeya na kogosia serikali asokumubwata okubwata kwanyalite kubaga kubwata abo bene litikolegoro nigo boigo aburirie serikali amone kiombekeri ky'obochori amone chimbebe gose IEBC kokorera oboene asobochori buri mutubu mwaka bwekiri bwibere na 2025
Rigiji, second deputy president of the Republic of Kenya, akaongea juzi akasema mukiiba kura zijazo muibe, yani nyinyi kina Ruto muibe kura. Kenya itakuwa vile tena ati mnataka kumshika. And he said it's a conditional. And wizi wa kura is not an event. It is a process. Process mumeanza na kuiba kwa kuweka makamishna, and I like the nation mesema Ruto's IBC nominees, Ruto's sio ya Wakenya. And we have told you openly, nikawaandikieni barua Raila na Ruto nikawaambia you cannot appoint IBC commissioners peke yenu. Amuku nisikiliza. We have watched it. We have seen it all. All the tricks have been played against us. There are no more cards to play. Waluya anasema ni mundu kumundu. Mundu kumundu. And as we do so, Governor Natembeya, shujaa kutoka upande wa Western Province, his party leader Mheshimiwa Eugene Wamalwa, former Minister wa Defense, usalama wa nchi, wenye maarifa sawa sawa, because ya kuelekeza maarifa ya watu wa Trans Nzoia na watu wa Western. Natembeya na kuwa targeted, anawindwa kama antelope, kama swara, ashikwe. Na hayo maneno niliongea Jumamosi, kumbuka governor, outside All Souls Church in Machakos, because you are fully informed. Nilijua nakuja kumshika usiku, wakaja siku nzima. Jana gavana anateswa, anawekelewa vikwazo, all kinds of innuendos, yani to embarrass him. Sasa bwana DCI, you are very lucky kwamba hiyo magari Subaru ambazo zilichomwa na wananchi wa Trans Nzoia, you are very lucky that they are still there, because wananchi wa Kenya wamerefuka. They can see huyu ni unyanyasaji mtupu. Gavana anagadamishwa kwa sababu ana msimamo wa kisiasa chini ya katiba ya Kenya. So I wanted to make those 2 points, that you will not steal, that you will not harass political leaders on account of the fact that they differ with you politically under the constitution. Ile freedom tumepatiwa nayo, ile freedom ya ultimate freedom ni uhuru wa Bwana Yesu, na tukiwa hapa duniani ni katiba yetu ambayo tumeipigania na ambayo iko na mamlaka ya kuhakikisha wananchi wanaishi kwa
okwabera governor George Natembeya no governor we county ya Trans Nzoia Natali Kakamega na tugotikana nayo nigo omuliki ase wizara y'obulendi Raymond Omolo abatakire ababunge bonsi kubwate machiko ali ase oboerania eligwikirania oboerania eligo aso wizara yo eligwikirania oboerania buya nigo amochiri abantu bali bagotumia ubosibole gotumeka emitandao yekerero buna enchera yamo yo kuruterana mangana ali ayogwetania.
Those who, for lack of a better word, are not using that space positively. And we need to relook at some of the laws so that then we are able to strengthen, and also looking at what is happening in other jurisdictions so that we are able to control hate speech and crime. So that is one of the issues that I spoke to, and it's only parliamentarians who have the responsibility to make laws. We know of cyberbullying. There's a lot of things that are happening. most of it very positive, but then there are also negative elements which we still must be able to deal with, even as we benefit from advancement in technology.
Na gwikiraga bo mwancho murilio Getembe TV no tugukorera Ekeonga Chinsa Isano na Ibere na kwanirie obo tegererio buya no burigererio buya asomoroberio kubwatia o vibes on vibes njeni kwa nkuru kwa Ruth Morara niko twabwatirana amona Wilson makorikoro asenchera yebimanyirio na Barnabas kurwa asensemo ya kabiri studio nakwanire chinga kichintaro tumerane chikoraga Chinsa ikomi asamangana mayane njera Ekeonga no bwenge.
Eduka ya womo ya Uhuru Superstores Limited nero eduka cholide ili kubwatuka chirangi cha Crown Paints eyuere company nambe yemo eyo karose chirangi meyense yiga ya Kenya. Crown Paints nigo emanyira soko raisia ebintu biriya bikomanya seka ngo kwanira chirangi ejo boyiko chire chichi brand ao ejo chire chingi ya kirage chirangi chiga nigo chire chibirengo ao punabono mbabwata chirangi cyo wakwa imeye nyumba iziko ye nyumba chire chikomentera nigwa amavuta yani oil na wigo chiriya chia mache inyuranga chirangi chiga nigo chire kurwase chire chiri guririke iriya gatigati wekarigori iriya bantabatinu wigo imeya Uhuru Superstores nero eduka yuka iyo bwate emixer iyo bwochoganya chirangi wikabunuraganye bwochoganire erangiriga aseduke yiga ya Uhuru Superstores na bokwege namuna ekale aho watagete nigo kwa yenyora bwikirano tutarire rero eriwe nyorere abamanyi naboigo enekenga enyumba yao use asomanyete use chire chibiasara nchibwa tokorelekana okuya na ayonsi nigo araikirane ekero utumikite chirangi cha Crown Paints eduke yiga ya Uhuru Superstores yego toka se enyumba ya Uhuru Complex imeyumuchuri gobusongo eyuerange neduka ya Safaricom mwigo ngotuka bari ase nyumba ya JM Towers eyuere angene bengi ya Credit Bank asamange bakere simgwe terase chinamba chabo 0111161500 Uhuru Superstores, the people's choice, guaranteed lowest prices. Karibu nyumbani.
Amone